Grand Rising, YouTube Grand Rising. Good evening, good day, depending on where you are. I'm back in again to channel messages that sent to me, through me, and for me to share. I'm finding enough this song that just came on, literally just push shuffle on my own playlist. And it's saying, who do you think you are? We're living in a small world, equal rights and justice. So anyway, this message, I believe I'm on message 5, but I've lost track. Ever since I was in that spiritual attack, that conflict, I've been triggered. I've been going strong. Let's say I'm using the terminology of the energy that I'm in right now, dragging this energy for the audacity, for attacking me in my blind spot, in my tranquility, in my meditative energy. Because it's a weak energy, But anyway, let me come into this message, because I'm picking up an energy here for this character of compassion. I'm going to read what I wrote. I got a lot off my chest with these messages. Still feeling energy of sadness though. 5 of Cups, 4 of Cups equals a 9 of Cups. Sad, dwelling, disbelief, essence of regret, hope, fear. Feelings of having compassion for this energy. I feel they got lured in by a group of a more powerful community. At a time they saw the vulnerability of this fragmented energy soul. Life, sad, a way into their soul. They sold out, I feel like, out of desperation, depression, compression, from change, from the change that they were used to. They were now propelled into an unfamiliar energy projected that to you and your success and your abundances that they may have seen whilst reading your energy, either known to you or unknown to you. They took full advantage. They took full advantage of you being open at that particular time. They jumped in through a portal is the kind of energy I tapped into a couple of weeks ago. But they were paid to do so. They were only assisting somebody in this energy. So I carried on writing. I said on a recent message that I believe this was one of the 5 stars that I may have been led to work with by the Most High, with their knowledge and their wisdom, their inspiration, their fiery energy, strong-willed, may have resonated with you, maybe even supported their channel through one way or the other, with nothing but love. Someone may have pulled away from their energy. It's a thin line here because it's either they admire you for it, or they envy you for it. There's a thin line. I feel here that your endurance, your perseverance, the love of confuses them. They don't get your thought process, your healing process, your ability to still flow after all that's said and done, after all of their attempts. I feel they speak half-truths, not about their moon, their subconscious. On a good day, Alpha Female came through. Just one of those days. And I literally just shared a barrage of songs titled Just One of Those Days. So I feel like there's a feminine energy here that's in their feels. Not wanting to be disturbed. Not even their familiar, which is this energy of the raven here. The black bird came through. There's a warning here because there's a judgment call that's coming through. This is the energy that came through bottom of the deck last message because someone missed a step in whatever it was that they were doing. You understand? Even the ravens looking back at them like, what was that? Now you're going to have to face judgment for that, don't you? It was a mistake, the raven saying. There's a need now for them now to prepare for a change that's coming. they're now going to witness what they never wanted to witness, or whosoever put them up to it. You understand? They didn't want to see this come through, but nevertheless, there's transformation here. Surrender to your passions. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. And that's what they envy with it. They envy your transformation that's coming towards you, your abundance. They underestimated you. They took full advantage of your vulnerability at a time when you was open to them, for them to read your energy. They didn't close that portal. Not even sorry, I read that already. Not even they're familiar with the darker energy they projected, thinking that they're unbreakable, untouchable, more powerful than the Most High. So now the Most High has come in, the ancestors are now come in, the archangels are now have come in, the animal totems now have come in that you've been using in order to bring a message of judgment. And they're saying to have no fear, because when you know better, you should have done better. You know, I'm picking up the energy of you reap what you sow. You made your bed, you have to lie in it. All of that kind of terms are coming through my head right now. For whosoever was projecting this witchery onto you, and whosoever they used. They've had the taste of their own witchery, an unfamiliar spiritual kitchen candle magic, energy of even menstrual cycle, blood magic, trying to figure your cycles out, mirror magic, trying to reflect and project. But I heard loud and plain as day as I was writing this, and this is even a question of me, but why? Is it because of fear? I mean, I learned a long time ago to not ask why. When you see the Most Highs at work, don't ask why. Why? Because all will be revealed. The card that came through just before this energy tried to spiritually attack me, with the cards, my 7 energy deck, was revealed and exposed. This is the energy that they're talking about. This channel, in my eyes, has been revealed and exposed, and it's deep. But what I'm gonna do is let this channel speak for themselves. You know, at least give them the opportunity, I'm hearing, to speak for themselves. And this is the reason why I sent that email, or drafted that email this rising, ready to send, with this folder of these 5, maybe 6 messages that I've done in regards to this energy. And that's out of respect. I just fell to the ground. It says, have your cake and eat. Have your cake, but share it too. Someone wants a slice of what you got. You understand? There's that thin line again between admire and envy. Have your cake, but share it too. So let's see, what's this end of surrender to fear here in regards to this energy that I'm picking up on? What's the trill? It's falling over on the raven bird, obstacle position. It's saying, okay, this card came out part 1 in regards to this message. They're in disbelief that the birds are even now turning against them. There's a blockage in regards to the connection. That's the judgment. That's the judgment. What's this energy in regards to surrender to the fear of change? Surrender your fear of change. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always. Whether you're afraid of change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death, repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all will be well. This card just came through. It says it's about 8 billion people, 193 countries, and 12 known planets. But you want the motherfucker that's taken. Change your fear. Surrender to your fear of change. And it wants to fall directly on top of this card that says surrender to receiving support and love. So I feel like this energy may now be in some kind of romantic connection. And there's fear around it. And because of the fear that's based around it, they're now projecting that fear outwardly, onwardly to you. Let me see about this energy. Why is this kitchen witchery here? What's this energy around surrounding kitchen witchery in regards to the energy of this channel? And cause this one to kind of slip out. It says, I'm catching flights, ain't no feelings. I'm effing boss, king shit. It says, if you're mad, just say that. Big D energy. The block is hot. I'm hearing right now the brew is ready. And it wants to fall over in this energy of dark thoughts, judgment, and okay. This is that surrender energy. You know, they're surrendering now to their wrongs, is what the energy I'm picking up on. They may not ever tell you their wrongs, but they can't lie to the Most High or neither the birds that they're connecting to. Judgment is upon this. And I feel like they should have been preparing for this, because with all of this level of knowledge and wisdom and intelligence, you must know that you're not powerful than the Most High. Let's see, who's behind this energy that asks for their assistance with familiar spirits here in the reverse? Show me the energy of who's behind this energy. Who asks for this assistance? Because they're just as bad, if not worse. This shit is metro banging. Whatever's in this pot is metro banging. You understand? That's what I feel like they're telling whosoever it is that's put them up to this. It's metro banging. These people went to this energy because they know that that's what they're meddling. All of that return to send the BS. You understand? All of those, whatever it is that they do. You understand? In order to, I'm hearing right now, love spells. There's a love spell energy here. There's a distraction spell energy here. There's moon magic energy here. There's candle magic energy here. All of this has come through in the last previous readings. There's menstrual cycle, blood magic here. These people ain't got no boundaries. You understand? They will punch below the belt, regardless of what their alter ego is wanting to show you through their influence and their community that they have of their own. You understand? There's a lot more going on behind the scenes than what you're even aware of. I titled the last reading something on the lines of, whosoever these groups are, they themselves need healing. They themselves need healing. So let's see, what's the areas? What's the areas that's surrounding this energy's healing at this time? What's the areas that's needing to be focused on at this time for those that's resonating with the energy that's being used to assist somebody in a low vibration, deception, of distraction? What's the area that's needing to be brought to the surface and looked into in regards to their healing, moving away from this energy of fear of change? Pluto's here. Block is hot. Reading this card here. So Pluto's reads the ability to transform, take a big leap forward, and rebirth. Let's get one more card in regards to the areas that's needing to be focused on at this time. I'm not going to take all of that. And we've got Jupiter, the confidence, courage, self-belief and luck. someone's trying to meddle with their luck, a change of luck, you know, of how things may be going. Gemini energy is at the bottom of the deck. The energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative, stimulating exchange as possible. Let's see, so what's the area that they were trying to project when astro traveling into your energy space to spiritually attack you? Yeah, Leo energy. The block is hot. Like I said, I'm picking up a few energies. But anyway, it says the energy is flamboyant, dramatic, proud and passionate. It focuses on the importance of self-belief. Okay, I had to press pause, but it gave me an opportunity to pull the book and to read the card. And I read halfway, so I've just pressed record to read it out for the channel. It says, if this card appears in your reading, the energy around you is Leo, and the matter involves pride and self-importance. This energy is about the necessity of feeling special and being admired, but it can attract disapproval, as others may find it little overbearing, which could be unfair. Each of us needs to feel a sense of our own importance in order to love ourselves and want the best for ourselves, so that we can make good choices and decisions. We can then also have confidence in our ability to express ourselves in loving, enjoying, and playing. Confirmation. This card suggests a positive and creative energy, which should attract notice as it shines brightly with flamboyance and drama. Either you or someone around you needs a powerful sense of self-esteem and importance, which may be in turn generate optimism, good humor, warmth, and generosity. Because the energy is sensitive to the approval of others, there may be hurt feelings if someone isn't noticed or respected. Leo craves love and affection, and it is not just fueled by adoration and praise. It feels empty and lost without it. This is a loyal and affectionate energy which responds to love in a big way and generous. However, if Leo feels unloved, it can strive too hard and may be seen as a little overbearing or self-centered by some. The lion is the king of the jungle, and there can be a distinct sense of vanity or regal pride involved, but also a complete lack of attention to the needs of others. There can also be attempts at dominance or control, with some loud roaring involved, but overall this fiery energy can light up a room with warm hospitality and a big personality, putting on a powerful and dazzling display. I'm going to read Jupiter now. If you have drawn the Jupiter card, then the current universal energy is focused on your confidence, courage, sense of self, belief, and potency. When this part of you is activated, you have access to your inner knowing and divine guidance. Your guardian angel is protecting you and filling you with faith, vision, and intuition. As your confidence rises, you can tune in, gaining insights into the future. Wild guesses seem to hit the nail on the head, and you can prophetize accurately. You may dare to leap beyond your normal boundaries, forget any worries, and just know that everything will turn out well. This is the part of you that shrugs off or turns a deaf ear to the warnings of others. You will feel irritation at any limits or boundaries that your body or mind impose on you now. Since you want to grow with the freedom to soar like an eagle into higher, breathtaking expansions, taking imaginative leaps to allow wonder and magic in, straight into your dream state. Material prosperity is often a matter of how rich you will allow yourself to become. Since we can unconsciously limit ourselves by not wanting to be greedy or believing that we are not worth more, your lucky streak is now activated. So think rich and abundant. And that's what this energy knows. And that's why they're tapping into your energy at this time right now. Because they're trying to snatch away, steal away your abundance. your luck energy. Funny enough, I used the clover as a symbol on my title of the previous messages that on one of them. Your conviction and sense of omnium are read right now. But be aware of arrogance, overconsumption, overexpansion, or overly dangerous risk. You may well be right, but be careful how you assert that. Your Jupiter represents growth in many forms. One form is growth of the body, but the mind and soul and spirit need growth also. You now access your path, understanding of this divinity, the spirit of the law and philosophy, so you may challenge or grow some of these beliefs. You may also be involved with higher education, travel, exploration, or teaching. Also going to read Pluto. In each of us, there is an instinctive urge for survival, an impulse for life so strong it will transcend the most devastating of setbacks and lift us upwards into magnificence. This impulse has such transformative energies. It can take any situation, including an already good one, and make it incredibly productive. The part of you that is described by Pluto is now engaged, so you are given a powerful growth of or rebirth. Life is an evolutionary process, and change is inevitable. The Pluto force ensures things grow into what they must become, for they cannot stay as they are. The maiden leaves home and becomes a wife. The wife gives birth to a baby, and the student becomes a professor. As we reach these milestones and take the next opportunity, we cannot go back to the way things were before. We must evolve and grow. This may require an ending. For instance, the wife may leave her job to have a baby, but the ending always has a new beginning. This is the promise of life itself. But in order to make room, we may have to let something go to gain something new. We may, for instance, begin a whole new fabulous way of life when we end a bad relationship, even though the ending felt awful. You can create something wonderful now, for the most intense and powerful energy in you is activated, which releases the power of Kundalini, the secret and magical power of your unconscious mind. You may be in a period of immense change and transformation, but sacred creative forces seek to awaken you into higher consciousness and enlightenment. You should make the most of all the possibilities at this time. The only limit to what you can achieve will be your own imagination and confidence, so reach for the stars. And this is, I feel like, a mutual energy that you share. Because why? You're one soul tribe, you're one 5-star. But ego is blocking that collaboration from coming through. Ego. You both got the same energy and experience and connection with the stars. My grand deck wants to talk. Say it frank like granny. Say what you mean like granddad. And as real as any. Let's see, what's the message? There's no fine line. This is about choices, decisions, and consequences. You play with fire, you're gonna get burnt. I heard loud as day. Grandmother energy. What's the advice for those who's in this energy of fear? And the need to surrender that fear. It says, you treat me with how I allowed you to. And I feel like that's coming back to some kind of relationship from the past. That someone's fearful of moving into a new because of the old. Someone's needing to let the past go. For their own sake, not necessarily for anybody else that was involved in the situation, but for your own sake. There's a need to surrender to the fear. There's no need to be in control of everything. I feel like someone does this witchery, magic, however they do it, in order to remain in control of a situation. I feel like that's what someone's in the midst of right now. And they're tapping into your energy in order to get that. There's something within you that they admire but envy. There's friction here amongst the 5-star. And the collaboration is why there's no preparation. That's the message of the crow. And that was the message of my starseed message that I did about a month or 2 ago now. Just after that global warning, or just before the global warning messages that I put up on my station. Let's get one more message here in regards to the advice for those who's in this energy of fear. New level, new devil, rise and heal anyway. There's no fine line. There's no fine line. This is choices, decisions, and the consequences of those. So let's see. Let's get a message for those who's in this energy of Leo. The block is hot. I just keep seeing judgment. It says you have to look into yourself before you look out, and I'm sure this is coming up of recently from this season here that I'm currently on. I will attach it. I think I have attached it to message 1. To be fair, there's a string of messages that align with this energy that I've picked up on after being triggered out of my sleep. And I understand this is a message for those who I'm resonating with, myself included. And I'm going back to when you point one finger, there's 3 pointing back at you. This same fear that this energy is needing to release, you also need to release. There's a mirroring energy here amongst you, some way, shape or form. And I'm not necessarily going to pull it all on magic. This is a natural 5-star mirroring energy, because it's like you're from that same galactic energy, that galactic space, before, you know, in between time, kind of an energy. And somebody's experiencing hella distractions. Hella distractions. There's another energy here. There's another energy here. I'm going to get one more of these cards in regards to this energy of surrender to the wonder and the art. Surrender to your passion. Seventh house is here. Bottom of the deck is your 4th house. And I feel like this is the energy that's being attacked for you. It says this area of your life is about long-term significant partnerships, romantic, business or family. And I just can't make it up. Someone admires you but envies you at the same time. I mean, I'm connecting right now and I just keep on hearing the, and it's not even the abuse, maybe it is the abuse, but what I'm hearing is where this energy will project that relationships is not the, is, you know, don't be in no relationships, no sex before marriage, X, Y, and Z. And what they're saying is not wrong, but it's not what you say, it's how you say it. But yet, this is the energy that they're trying to pull from you and into their own life, because they understand that it's your heart chakra. You can't shut off your heart chakra, because by shutting off your heart chakra, you're blocking off that gateway to the rest of your soul, that playful, joyful, optimistic energy for any kind of new love, which could be the real deal coming towards you. I feel like they're now learning something from you. They're putting something from your energy. They're accepting something. They're now seeing something within you that they can now put within themselves. That kind of an energy. I hope I'm making sense. So let me see. Tell me more about the advice from my grand deck. Say it frank like granny. Say what you mean like granddad. And let's real as any. What's the message here in regards to this energy of 7th house that's flowing into the energy of those who's doing this witchery and assistance against those? Someone's ears is too hard. Someone don't listen. Someone paid more attention to the devil from the previous level. took their notes and carried it forward, and now they're trying to finish off the job, you know, soul subletting. If you fall for anything, you will stand for nothing. And that's what I feel this energy did. They fell for the lies that was told about you. Ask no questions. You understand? They asked no questions. When this job offer or order was presented to them, they asked no questions from whosoever the previous devils were. However that may resonate. Someone's ears are too hard. Hard ears, headstrong. You're still open to love, and that's what they envy. They open the fact that you're still open to love and that their heart chakra is shut off. I'm picking up a bitter energy. Message that came through right above the energy of selected introvert and the Isis cards that says power over 7 scorpions and healing the masculine, the divine masculine. It says deception or self alone will teach you. Lack of sleep, lack of food, lack of emotions, in the hopes to jumpstart your soul. Save yourself, you save your soul. It's the kind of energy. Understand the power that you hold within. Now this card, the 7 scorpions, the power of over 7 scorpions. This card came out in a personal reading that a particular channel did for me. I speak about that in the other messages, but I don't feel like it's relevant here. Coming from a place of compassion, love, you know, unity, synergy, and that's what's missing here. What's this energy here? Why is the ears too hard here? Why is the ears? They were told so much information. They went against their intuition, is what I'm picking up on. Not my monkey, not my circus. They could have said that, but they didn't. They didn't. They were very much a part of this transformation that these previous devils, or new devils, however it resonates, was a part of. It says shadow work is no joke. They wanted to keep you in a place of insecurity and in that dark energy that came through previous message. It says, not everything that glitters is gold. If you fall for anything, you stand for nothing. Deception or self alone will teach you. No if, no but, no maybe. The block is hot. I keep seeing that. The block is hot. Judgment. And it's right here with this judgment energy. Tell me more about this energy of judgment. It says intentions is a whole lot more powerful than your word. Your mind is the most powerful of all. This card, I didn't even see it here. It's fell directly on the card of you have to look into yourself before you look out. And it says, look, you may have to cut off your nose to spite your face. Acceptance here. There's some things that you're having to realize and move away from. And fear being one of them. Phobias is being carried over from the past life energy. Is the most relevant energy within this current situation. Phobias from a time of Egypt, Asia possibly. Trees also came through. Bottom of the deck it says karmic cycles will illuminate our weaknesses sooner or later. I'm going to pull some law of attraction energy in regards to why these energies are spiritually attacking you. Creativity, your creative endeavors already came through. We can see also there's an energy of your romantic love life, and now there's even an energy of your child. This is getting disgusting. Our little babies are also thinking beings. Now you just gone done triggered me all over again. The child is thinking on the day it enters your environment, and so beliefs are easily transmitted from adults to children. The child is vibrationally receiving your fears and your beliefs, even without your spoken word. So give thought only to that which you want, and your child will receive from you only the vibrations of those wanted thoughts. trigger message, trigger energy. There's a trigger in here. Because why they're coming to you, and why, first of all, why they're coming to me in my sleep, underestimating my ability, because they see me as I don't know, the card that came through in part 1 to this was as a pigeon, and they're a crow. Underestimated, you know. Aquarius energy. Underestimated an Aquarius energy. There's a message I did and it says stop firing wild shots with false allegations. That day there, I was woken up by my son because there was a spider in his room. I got it. It tried to jump, but I got it. Later on, I then was washing out the bath, and as I was washing out the bath, there was this black thing in there. Now, the lights was off, but I can see through the lighting of the hallway. So I kind of ignored it because I know it must go down the drain, whatever it is, fluff, whatever. I was doing a bit of work. At one point, I thought it was a screw, but it was moving too easily for it to be as heavy as a screw. So anyway, as I'm washing the bath, and the water's going down, and it goes down the drain, you know. This spider jumped back out the drain. So I said, what kind of spider is this? It was very similar to the one I literally just killed. So my mind told me that it was the same one and I just didn't kill it. But it wasn't. It was another one. These people have no clue of your surroundings. So they're coming in from any creek or crack that they can get themselves in through. They don't know your environment. But the one thing to get me triggered is my children, my sleep state, and elderly. Like, this triggered me. So they want your life, basically. So what's left? What will be left for you to have? You know, they want your life, and that's why they're coming into your dream state to retrieve it. Let's see. What is it that this energy is wanting from you? Calling cards from heaven. Your spirit guide. It says your loved ones are never more than a thought away. They're always around, sending you little signs, like breadcrumbs on your path. Hansel. You're selected this card as a reminder to reach out for a sign from heaven. Send loving thoughts and prayers from your heart to your spirit loved ones to indicate that you're ready to receive a sign of their love and support. Have faith and trust that they're here. That they're here, your prayers. Remember, your loved ones know how to get your attention. It could be a song on the radio, a cardinal perched on the windows. Stop it. Going back to when I said the magpie last year, perched on my window. About a week after that, I heard bad news that somebody had passed away. Libra energy. I then also was, I'm going to read this in a minute. I was then, at the time, channeled a message saying that your enemies are going to be revealed to you one by one, all in one and one for all. Are going to be exposed to you. Have no remorse in the way that I reveal them to you. That was a spooky energy. It weren't spooky, but it was very adamant, stern, authoritative, you know. Right now I'm hearing, forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. You've been saying this. You've been praying to your Most High for these energies that's fighting against you. You've been praying for their forgiveness. That's how come they're able to skip their karma past that court date, you know. I'm hearing right now, you have to allow your enemies to face their karma. Have no compassion. Even this message that I'm doing right now, in compassion to those that will so disrespectfully violate my sleep state. For what? Relationship, creativity, endeavors. But my ancestors are always about. It's even the energy of children here. What? Remember, your loved ones know how to get your attention. Read that. Perched on a window or a feather. The list is endless. Intuitively, you'll always know when you're getting a message from heaven. You'll feel it in your soul. Me personally, I felt it on my shoulder when they tapped me out of that attack. In your soul. And you'll know who sent it. Learn to trust those first instincts. Your loved ones and guides want you to know when they're around. In the practice of mediumship, you can reach out to spirit and ask what signs most frequently leave for their loved ones. Share your insights with it's talking about with your client. This can be a great validation to know their loved one is present. It is important to be open, aware, and patient. Allow time for the flow of grace to happen. Sometimes they'll send you a message when you least expect it. Always share a moment of gratitude to the spirit for the love you bring. And that's so relevant because when that attack happened in my sleep, I woke up that rising and I done a recording within that energy. And I didn't share it straight away. Something said to me, hold on, High Priestess, hold your horses. Whoa, High Priestess, I'm hearing right now, hold your horses. So I did. And within that time of pause, when I had this already uploaded, it was just in private, it wasn't public. I heard 2 messages that day, and both of which made me know that there's some kind of energetic connection that we all share. So then I shared it because that was confirmation for me of what I needed to wait for. So I knew where these attacks was coming from. And I see the energies right in front of me. At least one. But I said at least one, I'm seeing at least 2. So alright. Let me see, what's the energy that you possess? Because I feel like that's important here. What's this energy that they're after? That's within you. Show me this energy that surrounds those who I'm connecting with at this time. What's the energy that they possess? That these groups, these communities are trying to retrieve from you. And we've got Gate, past life healing. There's an energy you both that you all share from some kind of past life. This is a karmic energy. What's their energy? What's their energy? High Priest of Atlantis here in the reverse. Chakra healing. And what's so surreal about that is that I've actually got my chakra cards. I haven't used this for so long. What's the chakra healing advice? For those in this energy that's willing to cut off their nose to spite their face. Who wasn't willing to look into themselves before they passed the judgment. Chakra advice energy is to play. Bottom of the deck is card number 11. Inspiration. I opened right up on inspiration, but I want to read play. You have pulled this card today as a reminder to bring more play into your world. Life may have been getting you down of late, and the worry of your day-to-day commitments may be causing you a mountain of stress. One of the most powerful ways to release the tension and worries of the world is to take some time to play and feel joy. Life can become so intense and serious, and we forget to play, which is the fundamental expression of joy of the soul. It is now time to connect with this joyful aspect of your life and embrace the essence of joy, of play. When was the last time you played? You may like to take your dog to the park, go to the beach, play a game of sport with friends, whatever it is that allows you to give that gift of play to yourself. It is very important for your growth at this time to allow the energy of play to cleanse your mind, your body, your spirit. It is natural state of play and have fun. Playfulness is a powerful medicine for the soul and brings about a deep release, healing stale energies and worries. Play brings about a deep connection to the joy of the cosmos. Bring more play into your life today so you can feel the joy of the cosmos flowing through your soul and into your world. Affirmation for this card would be, I play joyfully in the magic of the universe and I am free to be me. And I thought to read this card of inspiration also, because we'll definitely talk about communities that's influences, you know, solar plexus energy. Sorry, no, it's not. Sacral chakra energy, inspiration, creativities. That's within your energy, I feel like. You have called this card into your awareness today because it is time to get inspired. Find your passion and share it with the world. Inspiration is constantly flowing through and around you at all times and is inviting you to align with the connect to its powerful and creative energy. What inspires you and makes your soul shine? It is time to surround yourself with inspiring people, books, experiences, and anything that infuses you with inspiration. Have you been feeling bored and still? What do you love to do that brings your creative inspiration? Whatever it is that fills you with energy, it is now time to bring it into your world. When you are driven by inspiration, it brings motivation, joy, and happiness into your being. This wave of energy will bring forth amazing positivity to your world, allowing you to feel content and with a sense of purpose in your life. When you are inspired and living in this vibration, those around you benefit at this state of being is truly infectious, and you start to also inspire others. Inspiration is constantly flowing through me at all times, and I am inspired is the affirmation for this card. And as I'm reading that, I'm seeing that figure 8, the infinite energy. This is looking into yourself before you look out, kind of an energy of a reading, this part here especially, because this is the energy that's within their energy where they need to lighten up, because it's making them act out of their natural core, misusing their gifts, ego. I'm picking up an energy of wanting to impress, and this is within your energy, because they're already inspirers, they're already influencers and already have a community. Now this is within your energy. You're needing to tap more into that inspiration energy, and they're needing to tap more into your play energy, but they're coming for it all because they've already got this energy within their energy, but they're still coming for what's for you, you know, for your piece of the cake here. I'm hearing for your piece, when all they're needing to do right now is forgive and be grateful for the holistic healings that we have here on Mother Earth. Let's get an advice for those who's in this energy of fear. What's the healing advice that they're needing to be made aware of in regards to this energies that's coming through, in regards to this season 9, chapter 9, sorry, power? They need to let that power go, you know. They need to leave you within your power and stay within their power so that everybody within the situation can grow, because this is falling over into your energy when this is their advice. Okay, so it says, you are a spirit warrior who sings your song line, your agreement to live. From the moment of your birth into the restrictive physical world, you must call upon the mysterious language of intuition to remember the world from which you came, the world of your dreams and spiritual relationship. It is from here that you feel your true power. As the spirits of all living beings must find their physical home, so must your song. So must your song line be given its everlasting home within your heart. As the butterfly must have the world of awareness in one wing and the dream world in the other to fly, she must also have the connection between them to live. The heart, green chakra. No matter how turbulent or challenging your life may be, no one can ever take your song line from you. It's your home. Let's get a card for those who's resonating in regards to this energy. On this side. Passion. Double confirmation for this energy. When you are down, look up. North White. Take time to appreciate and enjoy the sweetness of life. Light the fires of passion in your belly and in your heart. When you are down, you may have to look up for inspiration. You may have to look at your life in a new way and make some sacrifices to gain the treasures that you are waiting for. Are you holding yourself back? Sing and chant, and I have been, and listen to the music of nature. Heal your negative feelings. Remember that in the darkest night, you can see the most stars. The bright scarlet of the Mako burns brightly from a black landscape. Like her, you are always in a state of becoming, and at times it will feel as if your path is completely obscured. But fear not. Your journey is one of spirit, and the light of your heart's desires can always guide the way. Remember that you are very strong and have all you need to see your journey to its end. Even when your trail winds through a mysterious landscape, Hansel and Gretel. Embrace the life of a wonder, finding oceans of joy in the unknown path of the next horizon. Find a different kind of security, one that is deep within your heart, in a place of peace and well-being. It is the treasure of your hero's journey, of your new beginning. Because like I said, there's transformation here. And that's what they're trying to prevent for you. I've got one more deck to use and then I'm going to end this message here. Because I definitely want to tap into this energy of judgment. And look at this. This is falling into food. We've got food here. And it's falling into power. And colours and number. And there's that number again. It's really annoying me now to see card number 22. I'm here every time I say that and see that number I hear, but there's two sides to a coin, which is true. So it says, what feelings are you struggling to acknowledge? How do you see the world around you? What's not adding up in your life? And that's falling over in their energy of their 7th house relationships, in their power and within their kitchen witchery magic and recipes that they're doing is the reason why food's coming out. There's some kind of mirroring energy here that they're trying to tap into your creative endeavors. It says, what is no longer sustaining you in real life? Where do you see yourself in the food chain? Is your life abundant, or are you lacking in any area? And on that note, I'm going to end this message right here, and I'm going to tap in. I'm going to upload and tap in. I have actually released 1 or 2 of the messages that I've put into a private folder. But again, I'm being cautious, you know. I'm following the highest energy within in regards to these messages because they're deep, very deep. And not everybody wants to hear the truth, you know. But nevertheless, love and light to those who may be resonating. As I say that, I'm so sorry. I've got one more card. So let's, I think I did pull these cards. Competition is what just came up, but that's not the energy I wanted to pull. It was this one. So what's the healing advice? This is the self-healing deck that I have. What's the self-healing advice for those that's in this energy of fear? I'm hearing you versus them. It's that competitive energy. There was a reason why I shuffled that deck just now. Someone's in a competitive energy, and this has been going on, I feel like, lifetime after lifetime. It's like that sibling rivalry, that jealous sibling rivalry kind of an energy. And we've got time over here. I feel like I'm going to keep this. It says, time spent worrying is time spent on somebody else's abundance, someone else's stardom. Let's see, what's the healing advice? I'm hearing that everything will happen in due time. What's for you can never pass you. Healing advice for those who's resonating in regards to this energy of fear. and it says energy. And it says, stop trying to please everyone. Everyone is a whole lot of people. Protect your energy from this competitive energy is what I'm hearing. I am not in competition for well-being. It says competition can serve you if it stimulates your desire, but it can be a disadvantage if it hampers your belief in succeeding. In this unlimited universe, there is no need to compete for well-being. For your resources are unlimited. You may perceive a shortage, but it would be of your own making. This card flew over here also, and it was change course. And there's 3 keys here. Relevant. A closed door is an invitation from life to move in an even better direction. It's time to change a course. Move in a new direction. And on that note, I'm definitely going to end this message here. Love and light.